Hey YouTube, it's Jamie, smoking in my car. Smoking my Peterson Aran calabash. It's a simple pipe. I like it. In it, I'm smoking Watch City's Persian slipper. Look at this. Looks nice, huh? Yeah, David, Central California piper, sent me a sample of this. So I decided to have some this morning. I got a box from him last night. Very kind and generous man. Sent me some samples. And I've been wanting to try this Persian slipper. He sent me a list of his store or seller, right? What he has, and he was like, pick out a few samples. So I was like, okay. And I think the first one I picked was this Persian slipper. Just I had read about it or heard about it or something, and I wanted to try it. It's very good. It's kind of a kit, what you might call a kitchen sink blend. It has 6 components in it. Let's see if I could remember. I know it's got your typical English stuff, so Latakia, Oriental, and Virginia. Very heavier. It's Oriental forward, so maybe you'd call it like sort of Balkan, but they Persian is in the name, so that's kind of Middle Eastern, right? I think Persia is now like Iran or Iraq or something. It's got burley in it, and it's got Cavendish, so it's nice rounded kind of rounded edge, with the Orientals and the Cavendish. I think they're the most forward leaves in here. Cavendish is not a leaf, it's a process, right? But you know what I mean. They're the most forward components. Very enjoyable, very soft, just soft, like a magic carpet ride. Let's imagine this. Imagine you're in the Middle East somewhere, and you hear the morning sound that they're calling people to prayer at a mosque, and you're on a magic carpet. No, first you find this old brass lantern half sticking out of the desert sands. You pick it up and you start to brush it off. You start to wipe it off, and then all of a sudden a genie comes out. And the genie says, I will grant you one wish. And you say, I want something to smoke. I want something good to smoke. And he says, I've got just the thing. And he gives you a little sample of Watch City's Persian slipper. Anyway, so I have something exciting tonight. I have a couple events today that I'm looking forward to. The first one is at 11 a.m. I got a call with a potential book publisher, because I've got a manuscript that I just started shopping around for. It's a specialized thing. It's an astrological manuscript. and it's hyper sort of specialized. So we'll see if they take it. I mean, it's basically a traditional astrology work, and it focuses on the intersection between astrology and the grimoire tradition. So like the Kabbalistic and early modern grimoire traditions, medieval and early modern. Anyway, I don't want to get into that right now, but and then later tonight, so yeah, I have that phone call. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll have something to report at some point about that. And then tonight, I'm going to see Sir Richard Bishop. He doesn't actually have an MBA, which is what I think you have to be rightfully called a sir, but Sir Richard Bishop is one of the Bishop brothers, Rick and Alan Bishop, who were in a band from Phoenix, Arizona called the Sun City Girls. Probably my favorite band out of Phoenix, Arizona, the Sun City Girls. They're from the early 80s, and they went for about 20 years before the drummer died, Charlie Gaucher. And now Rick and Alan sort of perform on their own. But the Sun City Girls, you might want to look them up if you're interested in, well, I mean, they're so eclectic. They were into like ethnic world music, exotica world music. They were also into like free jazz, crazy sort of avant-garde free jazz. They were into punk music. They had a little thing like the Fugs about them, you know, kind of like beat poetry kind of thing about them. They were a very eclectic, artistic band, and there was nobody in the world ever like them. Very strange, unusual group. The Sun City Girls. One of my favorite groups ever in the history of music, and they just happen to be from Phoenix, and I happen to know a couple of them, the two living members. They were really great. So we're going to see Rick Bishop tonight at the Musical Instrument Museum in, I think you call that Paradise Valley, just outside of Phoenix. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going with Stephanie, my wife. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Big thanks again to David, Central California Piper, for this, for all of these samples, but for this Persian slipper that I'm really enjoying right now. And I'll let you know how the call with the publisher goes, and maybe I'll remember to mention how the how things go at this concert tonight. I'm looking forward to. Talk to you later.